Hey guys, what's going on? It is Zazzri today, and I'm bringing you Season 2, Episode number 8 of my Chelsea Career Mode. So this episode is going to be an action-packed one. I'm going to tell you guys if we did in fact win the Premier League title. We did. I'm just going to tell you right now. We're also going to have the Champions League final and the FA Cup final. If we make it to both of them, we've actually made it to the FA Cup final. But if we do get to the Champions League final, that'll be in this episode. So yeah. Stick around for all that cool stuff. So yeah, it's going to be like the busiest one of Season 2, potentially the series, depends how well we do in the FA Cup. The FA Cup, no, not even the Premier League, the Champions League, sorry, I messed that up then. But yeah, also links in the description to FIFA Coinbase, my Twitter and my Facebook, so check them all out. But yeah, we're playing FC Porto. This is the first leg. It's always from home, very tough place to go in real life. But yeah, I was kind of going in positive. You know, we've had some really good form. Unfortunately, oh no, this was second leg. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, unfortunately, we do lose 2-1. But yeah, by the way, we did win the first leg. You know, I simmed it because it was at home. I was kind of like, it's pointless. But yeah, it meant that we won overall on the tie. We won 4-2 over the two legs. And Barcelona beat Manchester United 4-1. So that means that we will play Barcelona in the Champions League final. So yeah, we get the Champions League final. It'll be the last game, so stick around for that. But yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome game, so, you know, I really do look forward to it. Porto just really did not have a great team. I should have won that game, you know, I lost 2-1 in, so I was just kind of like, it's pointless playing them. That's why I was in the first one. But you can see here, we've got Manchester City in the league. And the thing about the league was, actually, that I played, like, up to game 37, and I was like, hang on a minute, I'm, like, massively ahead, but yet they haven't awarded me the trophy, and there's no way I simmed it. And then I was just like, what? Like, normally they give you the trophy when you've confirmed champions, which means that, you know, say if you've got a 12-point lead and there's only 3 games left, then, okay, they'll give you the trophy because it's like, well, the other team can't catch up. But this one they didn't, and I was just kind of like, what? And then I simmed the last game because I was like, there's no point playing it because I've definitely won. And then they gave me the budget and stuff, and I was like, hang on a minute, like, what just happened there? So there's no actual video of me winning the league, like the celebrations and stuff. But yeah, we did win the Premier League, so we have retained that for a second season in a row. Potentially we can retain the Champions League if we win the final. And we could also do much better. We did pretty poorly in the FA Cup last season, but that's because I wasn't too fussed about it. You know, I was just bothered about the Premier League and the Champions League. But yeah, we are still on for the triple. You know, we got into the Champions League final. We are in the FA Cup final. So yeah, it's big stuff. And by the way, the FA Cup final, I accidentally cut the celebration short. I pressed A. So yeah, the celebrations are pretty much non-existent, which is absolutely gutting. As you can see there, Mario Balotelli got a hat-trick against Manchester City, and Lukaku also scored, so he won 4-0, an absolute thrashing of the second-best team in the league currently, I'd say. Crazy scenes. I was just like, what just happened? Like, they're such a good team, but yet we've just beaten them 4-0. It was crazy. And as you can see, we actually do have quite a lot of big games. You know, we've got Man City, Arsenal, you know, quite big games, to be honest. Towards the end of the season, so yeah, I guess we probably must have had earlier on comparative to other teams. We probably did have an easier run of games. Luckily, Willian's goal was the difference, and we get another 3 points. But yeah, I suppose that's why we've got so many tough games. But yeah, this is the FA Cup final. We're against Stoke City. I predicted if it wasn't Manchester United, who we did play in the semis, actually, it'd be Stoke. It was not a hard prediction. The other teams weren't great. But Edison Cavani does score in the 4th minute, a really good cross from Lucas Piazon, and Cavani heads it in, his 31st goal of the season. Incredible stuff. But yeah, Piazon, really nice cross, to be fair. You know, he's running at speed, and then, you know, he manages to cross it. Once again, he's given the ball, and he does cross it again. Cavani runs in, heading to the back of the net, making it 2-0 after 25 minutes. And that's FIFA time, by the way, of course. It's not real life as well. So that is crazy scenes right here. And I was just like, wait, I'm 2-0 up in the FA Cup final already. Like, Stoke are a really big, tall team. They are tough to play against, especially in a FIFA that's dominated by kind of height and strength more than it is, you know, pace. If you got a pacey player, he can just get shrugged off the ball, whereas in previous FIFAs that wasn't the case. And then all of a sudden we just started battering them. They were kind of tough in midfield. Like, if I got the ball in midfield, I'd have to like bang it out to the wingers and then come inside or cross it in or something. But you know, they weren't that tough to, you know, get headed balls, get through balls, etc. But you know, playing it through the middle, you know, passing it about, that was a little bit tough because they, you know, they're big, strong lads, and they, you know, they're a bit tough. You know, that's all there is to it. You know, it wasn't as easy as I thought, but when I attack the wings, or when I would do whatever, it'd work really nicely. But yeah, we were just absolutely destroying them, and I was just like, this is an FA Cup final, and this just feels so easy. I was just a bit confused, like, what's going on? How Stoke qualified? Like, and I'm almost thinking that it's time to put it on Legendary. We're playing on World Class, but it's just like, we're just dominating teams. But it's almost like, well, I feel, I've made this team, it's so good. Whereas when it was Season 1, I wasn't playing that well. And I was adjusted to the FIFA, it's just that the squad wasn't as good. Whereas, I've made this squad into an absolutely incredible squad. And then it's like, well, why should I make it harder difficulty? Why should I punish myself just because, I'm finding it easy after I've built an amazing team? I don't know. But, I might try it on Legendary. I might try, some games on Legendary. And then maybe Season 4 we'll put it on Legendary all the time. But as you can see there, we thrashed Stoke 6-0. And became the FA Cup champions. To get to the final, by the way, they had to play Cardiff, Scunthorpe and Sunderland. Pretty easy games. We had to play United, Everton and Manchester City. So incredibly tough from the round 16 for us. So I was really happy with that. So we've won the Premier League. We have won the FA Cup. So we are really, potentially could do the treble here. Of course, though, we do have to play Barcelona, and that is going to be a tough game. But yeah, I was really happy. I was absolutely over the moon. 6-0. I literally just couldn't believe it. I was like, I just scraped past United, and but yeah, like, I just destroyed Stoke in the final. It was crazy scenes to be. Whoa, that's my knee, by the way. That's not me farting. But yeah, it was absolutely crazy scenes. I just couldn't believe it. And now we've got the Champions League final against Barcelona. And unfortunately, you can see Iniesta. Then all of a sudden takes the shot, just skip past my defence. Normally Messi is the problem when I play Barcelona with any team. Like, even if I'm doing a career mode and not recording it, normally it's Lionel Messi that's the problem. Like, he will, go on a dribble and I just can't stop it. I was a bit surprised that Iniesta scored that, to be fair. But luckily, Eden Hazard in the 35th minute gets his 12th goal of the season and does equalise for us. It's kind of important to get a quick reply. I find in finals that, because sometimes what will happen is I'll think, oh, it was only early on in the game. It doesn't matter. We've got plenty of time, and I don't push for another goal, and all of a sudden with the 88th minute, and it's like, wait, I haven't scored yet. I'm still losing. But we do get another goal here. You can see that was incredible at Hazard, and it was kept out by Valdez. Oscar comes in, and I don't know how he saved that Oscar header, but he did. And then Edison Cavani smacks it into the back of the net, making it 2-1. I was really happy with that. They were actually causing me quite a few problems. It was like, once they got passing, they were big passes, where they would pass. They were so hard to shut down. But that only happened once or twice, to be fair. I did a good job of kind of stripping the ball off them often, but there were times where they literally just passed it about freely. Mario Balotelli there does score in the 82nd minute. That was such a nice goal. Comes inside, and then lovely finish, drilled into the back of the net, making it 3-1. And we have won the Champions League final. We are champions of Europe. We have retained our title. We have retained our crown. We have won the treble. We've won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and we have won the Champions League. Awesome, incredible stuff. Very pleased with that. So yeah, I'm planning on doing at least 5 seasons, but maybe doing up to season 5. Where I record every season, and then maybe I'll skip a few seasons, like simulating stuff, and then you can see how the players turned out. Maybe at season 7, or maybe do it again at season 10, that kind of thing. But yeah, it really does bode well. Probably going to increase the difficulty. Sorry by the way, my phone rang. But yeah, we're probably going to do that next season, at least part of it anyway. I found Legendary incredibly tough this year, but we'll try it maybe next season once we've improved the squad a little bit. As I felt like, it was getting a little bit easy towards the end of the season, but we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really loving the Chelsea career mode. We're almost caught up, by the way. If you haven't seen all the episodes, all the previous ones are always in the top left. So if you've missed it, you can go back to right to the start if you wanted to. But basically, yeah, I'll just click here to subscribe if you haven't already. But basically, once we get to season 3, episode number 1, season 3, episode number 2, then we'll upload season 3, episode number 2 on Man City, and then we'll alternate. So we'll go, an episode of Chelsea, and then we'll have a day gap, an episode of Man City, like that. That's how we're going to do it, and that basically means that we'll have a bit of different stuff on my channel, but we'll also, do the Chelsea stuff. At first, the plan was like, oh, I'll do it alongside straight away, but I was just like, I'm loving this Chelsea Chrome Mode. You know, I'm a big fan of Chelsea, obviously. You know, I do support them, but you know, I was just like, oh, it's too much fun. Like, I just want to keep playing the Chelsea one. Like, I don't want to play the Man City one. And now it's got to the point where I'm like, okay, you know, I'm up for playing Man City now. You know, I am a bit not bored, but I'm a little bit. You know, the Chelsea one's getting a little bit stale. So, you know, I'm up for a bit of a change. So we'll get on the Man City stuff. You know, we've already got a few videos prepared, but, you know, we're closing in. The next episode will be a squad report. So look forward to that. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like rating. And as I said, you know, please check out the links in the description. All of them do help me out a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys loved the episode I did making it. So, yeah, bye.